Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War World Lore event, week 5, day 6. So today, of course, one of the biggest things we got going on is the faction. Still going, still for today and tomorrow. And yeah, we're going to be doing pure faction on it today. We should have enough battles. Hopefully we'll find a Valraven, which will make it so we have enough battles. Otherwise, we might wait till tomorrow. We'll see, because 474, 80, 490, yeah, we would have to get one Valraven. That is absolutely required. It would also require us to do it on first try. But we do get 3 more battles tomorrow, so if it doesn't happen, we'll have to do it tomorrow. But we should be able to make it. I'm going to do every single battle in all these rooms, so we should hopefully be able to farm out the Valraven. And as long as we do, as long as we don't lose a single battle, we should be good to go. The team that we've been using for the higher level ones is Hiking Iron Gut, Thrall, Reflection of Good, and Zugoff. The team we're planning on using for your pure faction, though we might tweak it, is the tank, followed by double the full AoE, followed by the legend. Alternatively, we might run like 3 of the AoE or something, since we'll get up anyways through enchant, so even though it's blocked, it wouldn't really matter too much. Biggest concern is the enemy's thing stealing all of our magic. Which is one of the kind of reasons why we're doing this. So if nothing else, we can shift back into magic, assuming it gets lucky enough to do so. Gotta be a little bit luck-based due to this final legend, both on the opposing team and on our own team. So we'll see exactly how that goes. But overall, should hopefully be fine. And we can just kind of ram it down with AoE damage and hope that it works out. That is the plan for once we get there. Also, we get some free stuff tomorrow. And they're trying to sell Power Orb for $50 today with a bunch of gems. Also, while we were doing the Animal Crossing stream, we were able to farm over 20,000 gems, so we were able to repair that, so that's nice. And yeah, let's keep going. Let's go do all faction. So we will do every room, as I mentioned, just to make sure we farm out the Valraven. Once we find the Valraven, we'll start doing skip method again and go from there. Anyways, let's start getting into things. It's the easiest pure faction in the game. It doesn't look like the easiest, so I haven't tried it yet in practice, so maybe it is. It does have a pretty nice AoE. Not the greatest AoE, but it's any of what an AoE definitely has a advantage. Since how strong that is. Well, we'll see how it is once we get there. Yeah, I haven't covered the video yet. I normally like to actually get pure faction done, so we know exactly what it's like. Which we should hopefully be doing tonight. One can hope. Should be able to. It's very unlikely we wouldn't find a Valraven if we do every battle here. But it is technically possible that we don't. I forgot, this whole team almost has immune to devour. The one we just devoured, I think, is the only one not immune. Gotta be careful. Ouch. That's a lot of skull. Luckily it has so much durability that it doesn't matter. At all. That's not enough to kill. However, I'm actually going to do that. Not because it's going to kill, but because it brings it to kill range. And instead. There we go. Oh, so I didn't even say all the hellos yet. What am I doing? Let me backtrack. Hello, Bill Warhammer. Hello, Birdleaf. Hello, Sippleman. Also, stop giving them fake bug reports, Sippleman. Or trolly ones. Hello, Isabel again. Hello, Kalthos. Hello, Nexus. Hello, Corey. Also, Isabel, you've been watching our streams like all day now. Because we were doing the other thing and then this. Glad you could stick around. Hello, Nexus. Hello, Kalthos. Hello, Corey. Hello, Cookie. Hello, James. Hello, Steve. Hello, Sausage. Hello, Matt. And hello, Bernice. And hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Okay, what do we go for here? Let's go for the 4s. We're actually going to do multiplier order. That has no chance of giving us a higher chance at Valraven, though, but we'll still do it nonetheless. Also, today is the final day for Terrence World, by the way. So if you still need to go on that website to do anything, make sure to do so. Because starting tomorrow at some point, it is probably being taken down. Which is unfortunate. Because they're no longer going to be running the site. And they're just taking it down completely. But I already got all the files and everything. There might be a few more things I'll grab from it that I didn't already get, but I already got everything I needed for the most part. Just in case there's a few other things I might grab. Yeah, I'm gonna miss that resource. Gonna have to go back to Gems of War database. But that doesn't have all that info on it, though. That does have some pretty good info. Hey, we got the multi-instant kill there. Nice. Actually, did we just get a double instant kill again? That'd be the second time this faction. I think we got around 300 something. I have no clue the exact amount of hours, but the website says it's going down on the 26th. And depending on the time zone, it already is the 26th. But supposedly sometime on the 26th it's going down. We had hundreds of marks, so we took the skull. If it was enough damage to kill, I was just going to go for it. Otherwise, we would have used the instant kill ability to go kill, which would have been quicker. But because it was hunters marked, it was in one shot kill range. Yeah, we are likely to still be getting a resource back. However, it is still good to go get all the files you need and everything else. Just because it could be a little while before we have something like that functioning. So whatever you need from the website, make sure to get it now. Because we might not have an equivalent to it for about a month. Possibly longer. But there is a good chance we'll be getting another resource similar to it in the near future. If it'll have all the same features or even more features or what, we'll have to find out. But there is very likely to be another, basically Terran's World after the fact. Might not be exactly the same, but should still be close enough to serve most of the same purpose, hopefully. Oh, Valraven. I wasn't even paying attention. Kill the Valraven! We found it. We can start skipping. We got what we came here for. Pure faction tonight. We got this. It is time. Okay, let's go immediately to the final battle. It's pure faction time. It is pure faction time. Oh, we were already at the final battle. Go figure. Which images did I get from the site? Pretty much every spoiler image. Not the one that breaks down like all the stats and everything, but you know, the actual troops themselves. Just so I have thumbnail material for the next like month or so. If not longer. Actually, I believe it goes all the way up to the point of the Mythic. So all the way to the end of this campaign. Is I believe how far we have the files for. So we have the files for the next 9 weeks for thumbnails. There we go. Okay, we can start doing skip method again. We got our Valraven. I already have all the backgrounds downloaded. And most of the older stuff I have downloaded anyways. I use them on a regular basis, so I already have most of them downloaded. I might go double check in case I forgot to download a couple. Like I might not have some of the more recent banners. Actually, I probably don't have most of the recent banners. So yeah, you actually are right. Probably should go recheck that. Because while I do have a bunch of the background banners for that, I'm probably missing a lot of the more recent ones. Like almost every faction that came out in the last year. So I should probably go download those. But all like the normal kingdoms, I have all their backgrounds and everything. Yeah, they have the full resolution images of them on their website. With nothing obstructing it. So you can use it with whatever. There we go, another one down. Let's take the final room. It's almost time for Pure Faction. See how it goes. Oh, so hello, Jason. Welcome. Tried for purple, didn't get off of Sky. Well, full mana this turn anyways, though, at this point. Get Devour onto whatever. Get rid of the tank first, just to make sure it doesn't do its tanky thing. Because sometimes I keep forgetting to go for it first, and it gets too tanky. Well, it's a lot tankier than the other ones. so it dies a lot slower. Even with Hunter's Mark, I believe he gets to survive a whole extra shot earlier. So it'll take a whole another hit for us to actually kill it out. Okay, second to last faction. Well, technically third to last. We have to do 3 more. In the sense that the other one will be the Pure faction. So we gotta do this one. Then we do Deathless. Then we do Pure faction. That's all we need to complete out the Delve then. That is the game plan. So technically, we could have gone one whole pass less. Or one whole pack left, saved 200 gems and done it for 2,110. And got it done tomorrow instead of today. But we gotta get it done today. Try to do Deathless and Pure faction on the same run. We could try. We can give it a shot. In which case, doesn't that mean we have to do it now? Yeah, that means we have to do it after this next battle. I'll give it a shot. Everyone keeps saying it's easy. It seems rather clunky, but we'll give it a shot. Though I am probably underestimating how many stats we have. Because gosh, our stat line's pretty high right now. And that's match. Okay. It is time. Let's go bring up Pure faction. Yeah, we'll do it this way. Nothing else. It gives us 2 attempts at the faction instead of 1. Because we can always just do Pure faction without potions. We do not need potions to complete out Pure faction. They're a little bit helpful, but they are by no means required. For Pure faction, a little bit more so. For just completing out with any team, not really. You do not need potions to complete out 500 in any delve. You might if you're missing a bunch of options, but if you have like most of the things within the game, they're pretty easy and straightforward. Also, I didn't claim this yet, but here's the orb from World of Lore event. It is technically in the title, so let's do something related to it. Let's claim our final loot and get a major blue. Ah! See, if you call it, it gives it to you. So we need to say we're going to get a major blue every time, and we'll get a major blue. That's how it works, right? We've been doing really good on major blues lately. I think that's like our 3rd one this month. But that is pretty solid. Very nice. Making up for all the lack of luck we've been getting on them. I feel like we've been doing really good in blues in general. We've gone a couple events now where we get a bunch of minor orbs, and more than half are like minor blues. And then we've been getting a lot of majors. Like I mentioned, I think we got 2 or 3 the last month, which is pretty good for them. Anyways. Would they ever get the orb for the 28th? No, because it's the 25th. We still got that orb coming up on, what is that, 3 days from now? That's on Monday, isn't it? No, that's on Tuesday. We still got that orb coming in. Because, yeah, that's Sunday, then Monday, then Tuesday. Yeah, that's Tuesday. We're getting that orb. Anyways. Let's go do Pure faction. Did I copy it? I believe I did. We'll find out in a second. Why do I keep clicking the wrong game mode? Go to games, go to faction. Go to fight, go to fight, go to fight, go to this, go to manage, go to paste. And this is what we're going to be running with. Illithian Colossus, Illithian Servitor twice, and Hive Mind. And the game plan is to spam this thing like crazy. This thing tanks like crazy. And this thing gives us stats like crazy. That is the game plan. And we use this to disable whatever we need to, do that to disable whatever we need to, and these things to go do all the killing. That is the game plan. I don't think we need to make any adjustments this roll. Yeah, this should be fine. Actually, would it be better to go +2 purple, +1? I guess because of its thing, it's fine to go that way. Let's our tank get up a little bit quicker. I'm not sure if we need our tank to get up a little bit quicker. I guess it would still be helpful. Anyways, first battle. We actually have higher stats than them, so this should be pretty easy. We'll start off by taking a bunch of purples. So he only gets to steal 2 magic, which is pretty minimal. But it's more than 0. So we'll go for that. Guess we take brown just to have that next turn. Nothing else is not blocking us now, so we can take all that mana. I'm actually not going to cast them since we probably don't need them for these earlier battles. So this thing's kind of interesting. It gets to steal a bunch of magic. So what we can do is bring this down to 0 magic. And now he can't really do anything, or a lot less. And it gives us a bunch of stats. Did it give us magic? I didn't even look at to see what stat it just gave us. Give us something. Let's go magic steal all that. Get a nice little AoE. We can steal magic again on something relevant like his first slot. Yeah, our magic steals tends to be pretty high. I see what you mean by that. You can kind of disable it to the point where it can't do anything to you. This might actually be one of the easier factions in the game. I kind of underestimated how ridiculously high our magic steal is in the context of that many stats, because I forgot you get a lot more than the enemy does. So we can do this, boom, and now I can barely steal anything. He steals 1 magic. Good job with that. Interesting. Yeah, this is a pretty easy faction. Because you can just disable them to the point where they do nothing. Because of how high the magic steal is. Their skulls still hurt, though. So gotta be careful with that. Don't want to lose our first slot. Though it does have a little bit of extra tankiness, but still don't want to lose it. But we can always gain more durability when we need. Problem is you're kind of blocking, though, so... need to work around it. So I'll throw a full AoE there. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of chipping down with full AoEs. That is for sure. So we haven't even stole those things' magics yet. I guess we could start. Oh, it does a different stat per person. I didn't even realize that. Thought it'd be the same for the entire team. But it does individually roll it per ally. Which I guess technically makes a higher chance that you would get magic on at least one of them. Because as long as you get magic on 1 to 2, you can just focus on constantly getting that one up. And then cast spamming it off the extra magic that it got. But yeah, this does seem like a pretty straightforward faction. Should end up working out pretty well. It's only stealing 1 magic instead of 2. Is it? I need to check it the next time it casts. 1 and 2 are both basically 0. So it's not too big a deal. But that would still make a difference. A very small difference. There we go. Okay, first match done. Now let's figure out which easier battle we want. And then we just have to take out Pure Faction. I don't want that one. Okay, that one's better. As long as Fire Lizard doesn't spam us, but if we just steal magic from it, it's going to be useless. So we need a magic steal to Fire Lizard as quick as possible. Otherwise it gets to loop 82 damage, which can kill us if it gets lucky enough. Do I take Skull initially? I think I'm going to ignore it for mana. Mana seems more important. A lot of red that we don't get to use. I'll poke a bunch of other mana. Let's go steal his magic so we can't do anything. Okay, so he currently has 118 damage. This should go up to not 122. What? What? That just stole 6 magic. How does that even work? That's not even stealing 1 or stealing 2 from all enemies. It stole 6 magic. Wait, I'm looking at that, right? I'm kind of tired right now, but there's no way it did something that weird. So you gain 6... How? It gained 6 magic. Under what logic does that make sense? It didn't steal 1 magic or 2 magic. But they still had magic left, didn't they? Oh, well, I guess the one that had no magic. Oh, never mind. That makes sense. No, it's still in the right amount then. Never mind. Duh, I forgot. It doesn't gain any for the thing. Okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, that really threw me off for a second. Yeah, never mind. It's stealing 2 magic then. So what's the issue with it? Never mind. That's correct. That's functioning correct. Because we zeroed out the other guy's magic. So yeah, that's working as intended then. Unless it's for the enemy that's not working on. But yeah, duh, it needs to have some amount of magic for you to be able to steal magic. That would be helpful. And the other guy zeroes out the magic. Well, it doesn't actually zero it out, but it's high enough to zero it out. Let's see. I feel like never taking our tank's mana unless we absolutely have to, or casting its ability. Unless we're about to lose it, we shouldn't do it because it's blocking our mana too high. So we should avoid ever casting him if we can. So that we can try to get our mana that we need. And then cast our nice big ability. Too bad we don't use red. We keep getting all these battles where we need red. Or that they keep creating red or using red. Stop it. We don't need the color. I'll try for yellow off of sky. If nothing else, it gives us purple follow-up. I'll try for skull. We have enough skull reduction that we can just let him have it for now. We're not really within def range yet. Though I should probably zero out the last slot just in case. I don't want him doing anything. Let him hit a 0. Did he really just hit a 0? No, it should have done some amount of damage. Let's see. We'll take the yellow there. Grab our red from over there. Grab our purple. Oh, it took it for us. Nice. Take the other red. Now skull from sky. We'll throw a nice big AoE at him then. Take another purple to get it rolling again. I actually kind of do want the +2 purple now instead of the blue, but it's too late to change it now. Yeah, I think it would have been a little bit better with +2 purple, +1 blue. We're needing it a lot more. Plus it bleeds into the final troop if we need to cast it more. Because we're not needing the first slot a whole lot. We normally need to hold his abilities just to speed up the rate of the battle. Which isn't necessarily required, but it does help. Wait, we already won. There we go. Okay, another one down. Final battle time. Let's go do pure faction. So far, pretty easy. Oh, that's going to be super easy. Look at those magic values. We already won. We already won. I forgot, you have so much higher magic than the enemy. So let's just keep getting his mana up. And then we just won. It's easy as that. Just steal all their magic. Just steal the magics. Who do we steal from next? Probably that thing because it's about to cast next. Come on, why don't you ever give magic? I know it's possible. Give it to us. Okay, let's go steal his AoE and then we'll steal his magic steal, which is pretty much blocked anyways. So he goes for yellows. There we go. We've stolen pretty much all their magic now. There's very little they can do. The last slot still has it, but we'll be able to get it disabled before he gets full mana most likely. Yeah, you're right. This is actually one of the easiest factions in the entire game. I definitely underestimated the amount of magic we can actually steal. Because I keep forgetting the player gets a lot more magic from the upgrades. So even though our durability is lower than the enemy, our magic is absurdly higher. Because the way that bonuses work via the delves. Also, I believe I'm using a +12 magic bonus too, which helps out a lot. I forgot to change my banner, but that's actually perfectly fine. The 20% into 8 magic probably would have been a little better, but still works. I should probably take yellow to deny him. He can still cast that. I haven't magic reduced him yet. However, all we have to do is cast on him once. However, I ideally want to do it with last slot. Doing last slot for that would probably work out best. And that would be good to go. Try for purple off the sky. Didn't get it. He doesn't give us yellow either. Unfortunate. There's some yellow. We'll grab that. No surge, though. We'll take that and try for a drop. Didn't get it. I'll take that for now. Get our magic steal on last slots. Hey, we finally got a magic gain. Too bad he's so blocked. We're probably not going to get mana on him for the rest of this battle, even though we got magic. Well, you never know. Let's see if we actually can. We're going to deliberately not cast yet, so we can get a nice big juicy AoE out of it. This battle's going to take forever, though. Well, we will win. We already won this battle. It's just a matter of applying the damage, pretty much. A long process of applying that damage. Because he has basically no way he can win out of this now. And then we throw a big AoE. And I'm going to deliberately not cast the other one because the one that got magic is doing double the damage. Actually, more than double the damage. So let's keep getting mana on this guy, since it's basically like casting twice in one cast. Since his damage is so much higher due to the magic gain that we got from our boss troop. Or not the boss troop, you know, the legendary, I mean. Oops, he already has full mana. I thought he didn't have it yet. Never mind. And he just tried stealing one magic. Good job. That will make a huge difference. Let's see. We'll throw that down for now. Take our blue. One more big AoE into a small AoE, and I think that is a match. Might be a little bit short. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit short. I keep forgetting I have spell reduction. Gonna have to do this twice then. There's one. Then we'll do it again, and then the other AoE that we already have should be enough to finish. And he can't really do anything relevant. He has a little bit of magic steal. And a little bit of damage. It's not really gonna do much though. Yeah, this faction was a cakewalk. Gosh, at least with potion effects. Even without it, this should have been similar. These are magics is so much higher. And that's match. Wow. That was way easier than I was expecting it to be. But that is pure faction. First try and deathless. That's actually an interesting number to see. Because normally we don't get to see that. Because that means deathless and pure faction simultaneously. If you ever get over 500 in a single drop, that means you most likely simultaneously did pure faction 500 while also doing deathless. Because otherwise the most you would get is 500. But there we go. Or 520. Wait. No, it'd be wait, how much do you get for the extra thing off of deathless? That'd still be high enough that it would show that. Do you normally get to 20? What would it come out to? It'd be, I think it would just be 10 extra. So if it's 530 or higher. Because you get, yeah, you get 20 for the thing. Oh, yeah. It depends if you already did the 500 or not. If you already did the 500, then it would normally be a 510. But if you didn't do the other 500 and just did it immediately, that would be the 530. Okay, that makes sense. Anyways, we get another HP bonus as soon as another delve comes out. But that is done. We now have a fully maxed out Illithia faction. Pretty easy faction. It has so many paths to get to the end as well. Also, we get a max pet from this. We got the, what is that? The hammers? Oh, gosh, what is that word? The hamster. Oh, okay, I see. It's a hamster thalamus. I didn't realize that it was, okay, that makes a little bit more sense. I was definitely reading that wrong initially. But there we go. Let's go equip this pet. To show that we have done the faction. There we go. We got a brain. It's such a weird pet, though. Let's change to something else. Let's see. Go with America. There we go. Go for the bald eagle. And there we go. Let me go max out the brain, though. Where'd it go? Upgradable. And max time. Boom. Oh, we actually had all the blue for it. Or pretty much all the blue. We're only 5 blue short, based on the fact that we needed 9 white. But there we go. Nice. And I believe we got an orb out of that. You know you want to give me a blue orb. Ah, purple is still a good one. Nice. Love that purple. I mean, love that orb luck. I said, hello, Liz. Welcome. But yeah, that's pure faction. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Also, hello, Azur. Welcome. Who else did I not say hello to? Let's see. Also, hello, Scout. Welcome as well. You forgot your question? What was your question? Could you repost it? So I don't have to search for it. Yeah, purples and blues are the main two we're looking for. Anyways, let me go hand out a code since we just did pure faction. And then we'll go do all of our normal daily stuff. Like the adventure board and stuff. Also, we do have a red task on adventure board. Make sure to go get that if you don't normally do every task. They definitely want to go get those red deeds. I personally do them all always. Especially if you don't have a hero class that's maxed. They're a really good source of hero class XP. But even since then, I still do them all just out of habit. Why you did no separate YouTube video for a pure faction? We normally don't. We haven't been for the last like several pure factions. We kind of stopped doing that after the first few because it wasn't as special anymore, because ever since they added potions, a lot of people were going for pure factions. So getting a pure faction done wasn't as like big of a thing compared to what it was. So we kind of stopped doing videos for it. And we just do it in a normal stream. Because now pure factions are like nothing. Like literally the entire battle leaderboard right now is just straight pure factions. If we go over to, not that. If we go over to games into the thing. Because potion effects make it so ridiculously easy compared to how it used to be. Yeah, it's going to be straight 500 for leaderboard, as you can see. Down the entire line. Like, we're at 500 right now. We're not even halfway on leaderboard, though we also didn't do all the battles, in the sense that we didn't do them to full completion. But even if we did, we still wouldn't even be that far. We'd be close to 2,000. Still be like 800,000 short. Can I copy-paste the pure faction team? Yeah, let me just open up a Chrome browser real quick. Let's see, where's my stream? Let's just type in Gems of War. Let's see how the stream is ranking right now. If you type in Gems of War, we are currently the 3rd choice. And though that might be biased by the fact that we're logged into our own account. It'd have to be in a fresh account to know for sure. Also, let's leave a like on the stream. Hey, we have exactly 69 viewers. Haha. There we go. Anyways, what was I doing? Copy pasting the team. Where to go? I wanted troops. I wanted my pure faction. Also, we will be covering a video with all these teams in as well in the description. Either doing that later tonight or tomorrow morning. Probably tomorrow morning. But there you guys go. There's pure faction. Actually, I should probably say next to it what it is. Pure faction. I completely forgot the name of the thing. I'm just going to say pure faction. You know what it's for. There's obviously only one kingdom that pure faction would go to. But there it goes. There you guys go. Enjoy. But yeah, that's the pure faction team right there. Assuming I copied the right one. Should have. I just copied that, so yeah, that's the right one. But yeah, that's what we ran with. You might want to run with double purple blue instead. I forget what that minus is. But +2 purple, +1 blue might actually work better. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is actually the banner of the kingdom. Let me go change that for the video. Where's purple blue? But yeah, apparently the banner of the faction actually was the best choice. A +2 purple, +1 blue. Perfect. Thought it would be better the other way around, but no. After spamming, because you don't need as much for the tank. And for that reason, it is actually better to go heavier into purple than blue to purple. Because you'll be blocked on blue occasionally, whereas you're never going to be blocked on purple. But yeah, it is actually better to run the factions banner, which works perfectly. There we go. So you almost run the pure faction team. You just run double of the full AoE instead of 1, because the rare isn't that good. Do it again with the proper banner. We're not going to do it again. It's going to be almost the same thing with the other banner, except even easier. But yeah, let me go do a code. Before I forget. Go to the almighty code section. Grab ourselves a code. And then run through dailies and everything else we need to get through. What code am I up to? I believe it's the one underneath this one, but I will check both of them just in case. But before I go to bed tonight, I need to make sure I go check everything with RimWorld. So as soon as we finish our dailies, I might need to end up ending out the stream. Just because while RimWorld is still up, I do want to go and make sure I have all the files. And while I have already downloaded a lot of stuff from the website, I just do want to make like one last check, because I have no clue when it's going down. It says the 26th, so that could be any time from now to like 24 hours from now or later. But I do want to double check once we get all of our dailies done, just because, yeah, we won't be able to ever again. So do want to, or not, never again. There's probably going to be another resource somewhat similar to it into the future. But I still want to stock up on it all, double check again. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Because I know for sure I already missed all the most recent faction banners. I mean, backgrounds, I mean. Because while I have a lot of the backgrounds, I haven't been getting the most recent faction ones. I don't bother downloading them every single time a new one comes in. Which means I should probably go do that now. Also, here's the guy's code. There you guys go. Use on gemsofwar.com with the game code section. There you go. Oh yeah, am I going to pin it? Well, we technically already did it, but yeah, I can go pin it real quick. I'll go pin the pure faction, why not? Plus, I believe pinned message shows at the beginning of the stream, regardless of what time I pin it. So hopefully people at the beginning of the stream will see it. One can hope. It should. Anyways, let's go run through dailies. Actually, we can keep magic. We can just run with Phoenicia then. To the Phoenicia! Where's Phoenicia? Phoenicia! What do we want here? Grab all that. Try for red off the sky. Somehow got 4 times blue out of sky instead. Tries for a single red. Somehow gets like 3 or 4 blues. Still works. Not what we're going for though. You're gonna pin that like button. Definitely helps, thank you. But yeah, if anyone has any other questions, anything you want me to go over, anythings, let me know. Also say bye to RimWorld because it's going away by tomorrow night probably. If you want to do anything with the website, look up any spoilers, download any files, do whatever. Make sure to get it now. Because it is gone. Starting tomorrow. And it could be ages before we get an alternative. Hello, Matt Frost. Welcome. Is there anything on Terran's World that a casual player should be saving? Well, if you want to know the order of upcoming stuff, you could take a screenshot of all the event page. You can use it to know when upcoming mythics are going to be in Soulforge. If you want to know when a mythic that you're looking for is coming. What else? Oh no, if you want to decorate with the... make an image out of the files of the game. All the source files are there. Or most of them anyways. I'm not sure. Depends what you consider a casual player. But there's still some useful stuff there. I'd say mostly the upcoming events is probably the most useful thing to a casual player. Especially since your resources would be a lot more limited. Like diamonds and such. So you'd want to know when to use what. I'm not doing a Gems of War database quiz tonight. We'll do it again. It's not tonight. They're going to ask that like every stream now too. Even if I do one like tomorrow night, you're still going to ask me on Monday night to go do another one. But yeah, definitely make sure to go take out the adventure board today. We got a little bit of gems, but the more important one is the red deed, of course. 4 of them. Let's see, we'll throw that down. We'll celebrate it tomorrow night when it's officially dead. Since we kind of have to use Gems of War database now. But Terran's World's still alive. It's not really celebrating. Because I'd prefer to see it still be up. Oh, it's kind of nice of Gems of War database. Just seeing how long it has lasted. Gems of War database has outlived every third-party resource for the game that has ever existed. Gems of War database, I believe, has existed for about as long as this channel, if I'm not mistaken. About 4 years or so. It is the longest-lasting third-party resource Gems of War has ever had. And there we go, all dailies down. How do you stay at 20,000 gems when you're spending like 2,000 plus on events like this? You get quite a bit from Tribute. Like just today during the Animal Crossing stream, I think we got 100 gems. We streamed for 9 hours. We were taking Tribute every time. Our highest Tribute was 20 gems during one of them. Our lowest Tribute, I think, was like 13. So we're getting a lot of gems during that. And also on a normal daily basis, you can just take them too. But everyone in stream was reminding me to take them, so sometimes normally I would forget to do it for like an hour or two. But stream kept reminding me every hour, so we were taking it pretty much every hour. But yeah, we got about 100 gems just from that stream. As you can tell by the fact we're at 2,097 right now. And we were under 20,000 yesterday. But yeah, it goes a lot with Tribute. I'm pretty sure I get over 1,000 gems per week from Tribute. And that's not counting any other method of accumulating gems in the game. Just from Tribute alone, I am getting a little over 1,000 gems per day. I mean, per day, I wish. 1,000 gems per week, generally. Sometimes it's a bit less, sometimes it's a bit more. On average, it's about 1,000 or so. Definitely at least 700. Because we're definitely doing at least 100 a day. Let's see, you got to almost 600,000 faction assault points. And also you have to keep in mind, some weeks we don't spend as many gems. Some weeks you only spend like 250 to 500 gems, if even that. And the ones that you get from the guild almost covers that alone. Anyways, what was I saying? So you maximize gems from Tribute by getting all kingdoms to level 10. Actually, level 9 is when you get a good majority of the full Tribute. You get about, I forget the exact percent, but you get a good majority of the full Tribute value just by simply, excuse me, just by simply having it at level 9. Level 10 doesn't actually increase your Tribute chance at all, it just gives you extra stats. Level 9 is when you get the 3 times Tribute chance, and that's the single-handedly biggest increase that you ever get, really, from Tribute. Well, I guess the first time is when you get to 2 times 1, but that's really early on. But you get a good majority of it by level 9. 9-star all kingdom, that is. You do get more beyond 9-star, going all the way up to 19-star. However, it's pretty hard to get those. But I do have all those as well. Like, I have every 18-star kingdom that could be 18-star. I have every 19-star kingdom that could be 19-star. And from being 19-star gains the full extra multiplier for 4 times Tribute chance. And Tribute chance is the main thing that increases the amount of gems you get. Because Tribute chance increases the chance that you get a Tribute from a kingdom. And the more kingdoms that you get a Tribute from simultaneously, the more gems you get. So if you get 15 Tributes at the same time, you'll get 14 gems. How long was the ad? What ad? Let's see. Oh, you mean from the mobile ad? Yeah, I don't bother watching those. They're like 30 seconds. And I think I got 100 gold 2/3 of the time. So no point in doing them. But the amount of time that it takes, you'd think it would give you like 10,000 gold or something. At least as minimum. But it is really bad loot for the time. The amount that you can farm within like the 30 seconds to a minute that it takes you to watch the ad is more than the best reward you could possibly get. So there's like no point ever watching it. You can make it in less than 30 seconds. You can make 3,000 gold in like 10 seconds, depending on the team. Maybe 15. Like, it's super quick. Definitely way quicker than 30 seconds. Anyways, does anyone else have any other questions? Do let me know. Otherwise, I am going to be doing a download fest on Terran's World. Because I want to make sure that I have not missed a single thing. Because the main thing I've really scrubbed out so far was basically all the troops, but there's still a few other things I want to pick up. I want to screenshot all the spoiler things in case we don't end up knowing what one of the Friday events are, so we'll know in advance. I want to go and make sure I download all the more recent backgrounds because I forgot to do that. And there's a few other things I might want to search out for, like all the pets that are going to be coming out, maybe the weapons that are coming in the near future, whatever else we end up needing. But yeah, this website right over here, make sure to go check it out. If you haven't already, it's a pretty cool resource, and it's dead as of tomorrow. So anything you want to go pull from the website, do so. Do so now. It's this website, Terran's World. If I could type, I cannot type right now. Terransworld.com. Check it out. It's dead at tomorrow. But yeah, it has all the troops in the game. Underneath this tab, there's all the spoiler troops. Grab them all if you want. It has the weekly spoilers, and you go screenshot this. This has all of the upcoming weekly stuff all the way up to August 27th. We know to currently, which is basically a whole month's worth. It tells you when every single event's going to occur. We got ourselves some stuff like the Soulforge rotation. So if you want to know approximately when some mythics are coming, it doesn't have exact because there's no way of knowing exact. But you can determine what the current cycle is, see what it has and has not happened, and then determine what mythics could potentially happen in the near future. So there's that if you ever want to do that. You have till tomorrow to go look at that. Other than that, has all the weapons in the game for the files, has all the classes, has all the kingdom stuff, but it also has all the banners up for them. So if you go under show all, it has all the banners for them. So if you want a high resolution thing for any of these, it has every single banner for every faction and kingdom in the game. And while I have all the kingdom ones downloaded, I have not downloaded a single one for like the last year of factions. So I need to make sure to grab all those. And it has both the icon and the normal background image. Also has the map, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have those downloaded. I don't think I would ever need them for anything. But some of them look pretty cool, like the most recent one we just got. And here's the banner for it if you ever wanted it. I don't think that's showing up on stream, but this is what it looks like. You don't normally get to see a full view of it normally in game for the most part. But that is what it looks like. The new banner for the most recent faction. Has little ghost things going on, has a little thing in the middle. It'd also make good computer backgrounds if nothing else. I'm not sure if they're exactly the right dimension, but you could always adjust it some and stretch it a little. But yeah, make sure to go grab whatever you want from the website. Because as it says, it is down as of tomorrow. So grab all the things. And that's what I'm going to be doing as soon as I end the stream, most likely. Is starting to pull whatever I haven't pulled already from that website. Also, here's the code that we handed out. Same thing as always. You guys know how to use it. And there we go. Any other questions, anyone? Let me know. You saw someone who had the vault as their home kingdom. Is that a bug? Yeah, it should be a bug. That shouldn't be possible. Can you answer your question below? Yes, what was your question? And I think you mean above. Let's see. Can you find spoilers of Gems of War database? No, you cannot. Gems of War database does not post spoilers. It only posts current content that has been released. It does have, I believe, a full file system of all the files in the game, similar to what I was kind of showing. Like, I believe you can still pull all the backgrounds and stuff. I think you can. I forget if it does. But it doesn't have spoilers. It has a lot of features, but spoilers is not one of them, if not mistaken. It only shows things that already exist within the game. Let's see. But yeah, Vault Kingdom should not be able to be set as your home kingdom. I have no clue how you would do that. There should be a glitch. It is technically a registered kingdom in the game, but you shouldn't be able to set it to your home kingdom. Last I recall, Vault Kingdom is located right here. Where's the water? I believe it was located right over here. It was either here or there. It was like somewhere in the middle of the water down there. They technically had it like invisible in the game, but they never actually made it into like a fully fleshed out kingdom, obviously. Probably never will. But it still technically counts as a kingdom in the sense that it actually is shown here as the vault or whatever it's called. Yeah, the vault. And it has an icon on the page as well. Or at least it did in the past. It's invisible and it was never added to the game though. Where did you find all the banner and kingdom background on Terran's World? It's underneath the kingdom. You click kingdom. You click show all. Oops, that's the return to page. Click show all. And there you go. It shows the banner. Oh yeah, I didn't download all the banners. I'm not sure if I would need those files. Is this the full resolution file or is it a small one? That's full resolution, isn't it? That should be full resolution. Looks pretty big. Are these full resolution too? Yeah, they're all full resolution images. Maybe I'll grab those too. I don't believe I have most of the banners or most of the icons saved. All the kingdom icons I believe I do, and all the kingdom banners. But again, similarly, all the factions ones that have been added in like the last year and a half I do not have. So maybe I'll download all those too. But yeah, quite a few useful things. If you're making thumbnails or backgrounds or whatever's. Obviously, it's most useful for YouTube thumbnails. But it can be used for other things too, obviously. But anyways, guys, any other questions? Let me know. Go to Kingdoms and click all. Doesn't it already show it? What do you mean by that? So go to Kingdoms. What do you mean show all? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Or were you answering a different question with that? But so you can see every single troop within a kingdom that you don't currently own by doing that. I can't really show that because I own everything in the game now for troops. But let's say you were missing something from KZL. You could do KZL show all and it'll show any troops you're missing. Oh, you were answering a question. Okay, that's what I thought. But yeah, that's how you see everything that doesn't exist. Click show all, click the kingdom, and it'll show you everything you don't have. Like, for example, if you wanted to see from Grim Woods what kind of things you could get from event keys, you click Grim Woods, show all from this week, and it basically would show you everything that's grayed out would be the things that you could get, or the things that you don't have from Grim Woods yet. And they're most likely in the event key drop table. In the case of this week, they are. Every single thing that you see grayed out here is available in your event key drop table. It's not that useful of a week to use event keys, but still something that you can use for every single week. Anyways, any other questions, anyone? Otherwise, I'm going to be calling it a night. Going to go and get all of our Terran's World files. I would suggest you do the same or whatever else you want to do with that website because it will not be available anymore going forward. Going to start bringing out that Gems of War database. Though it's missing a lot of tools that the other one has. However, it also has a lot of additional tools that the other one didn't have. And honestly, to probably a more casual player, Gems of War database might actually have more usefulness. Because if you don't care about knowing things in advance, Terransport wasn't as good for as many things. Because almost everything was about knowing things in advance. Whereas Gems of War database is a lot better organized for knowing what already exists. Especially with that really useful tool where it shows a full timeline for the entire game. I absolutely love that. That's probably my favorite tool, actually. Out of everything on Gems of War database, that's probably my favorite part. Is they actually have a calendar of every single thing that has ever existed. There was one made on the forum, and then they kept maintaining it on their website. It was eventually just made by someone on the forum, and then the website just continually kept it up to date, which is probably by far my favorite thing on Gems of War database. The calendar for the entire existence of the game, as far as when everything came out. Some of it's slightly not accurate, but for the most part, it's pretty accurate to when everything happened. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for now. Best of luck on the faction. Don't forget, you still have all of tomorrow to go do it. You also have all of tomorrow to go finish out the World Lore event. Keep in mind for campaigns, they do carry over, so if you don't end up doing your campaigns this week, well, you get to do them next week, or the following week, or the 5th week, or the 6th week, or the 8th week. You have plenty of time to do these. Unlike most things in the game where they end after the first week, you have basically infinite time to do these, assuming it's like the beta, which it should be. Basically what happened in the beta is, let's say you did 0 tasks this week, and you did 0 tasks next week, and it's going to be Chapter 3. Basically, you would just have to still do all those tasks in those exact same order, but you'd be able to go all the way through. So you'd have 6 orange tasks to go do, the legendary ones. You would have 12 silver ones, and then you'd have 30 bronze ones, and they would go in the same order, starting all the way from the very first task we had this week, going all the way to the 30th one, in the exact order in which they came out. However, you have the entire campaign to finish them. Like, you don't have to do them all in 1 week. Obviously, most people will, especially since this is relatively newer content. But you don't have to do them all in the first week. Obviously, most people will aim to, but they're not necessarily required. Though do keep in mind, they will be easiest to do on their first week, because some of them will be related to whatever the World Lore event is. Like, for example, killing Amnesia would have been a lot easier to do during the current World Lore event than it would be at any other point. You could still end up doing it off of Explore 12, spamming in Blighted Lands. However, it would have been, of course, easier doing during this World Lore event. However, you could still do it at any point, and it would still count towards it. So, kind of thing to think about. Obviously, most people still do them immediately. They didn't take that long at all. It took us like ever so slightly over an hour to finish all these. Actually, the video went for a lot longer than I thought. I think the video went for like 25 minutes of me explaining it. It took me like a little over an hour to actually do them. So, go figure. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Enjoy your weekends. Best of luck. Go rate Terran's World of all its files while you still can. And I will catch you guys soon. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you all so much for watching. And we'll be back tomorrow, same time as always, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And we'll be going over all the spoilers for the week. For the last time ever, probably using Terran's World. Actually, might not be even up by then. We'll check tomorrow night to see if it's still up. But it's probably dead by then. And we'll go from there. Anyways, guys, catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe out there. Don't do anything reckless. And catch you soon.